Hello and welcome to the Death Mountaineers YouTube channel. My name is Maikeru. So I'm finally home. I'm back in Massachusetts. I'm in my office, my studio. It's great to be back. And for those of you who didn't know, last week I was all the way across the country. I flew out to Portland in order to go to Pax West 2017 in Seattle with Treacicle as a fourth member. It was an awesome time. It was so crazy and so cool and just something that I really don't get to do very often. So I just wanted to make this little thing to kind of go over the whole experience with you guys and share it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, this was super crazy for me. The guys and I had never met before in person, so I was super nervous, and I had also never been to a PAX before, and never even been to the Pacific Northwest, so it was all new and a ton of traveling and just wow. But it ended up being a totally awesome time, and I really just want to share some of the cool shit that I got to do and see. So I met the guys on Thursday before the convention, and we went out on the town with their manager, Corey, who's just a totally awesome dude, real friendly guy, works for Polaris and Disney. He also used to manage the Game Grumps as well, but he treated me like a human being and not some nobody with 1,000 subs, so it was really cool. In fact, everyone I met was cool to me. They were just not, I don't know, good people. But on the next day, the expo started, so we got in early for press hour and checked out Sonic Forces and Shadow of War, as well as Mario Odyssey and Fire Emblem Heroes. And let me tell you, Mario Odyssey is going to be amazing. It was just such a great feeling game, if you know what I mean. It was super fluid, kind of reminded me a little bit of Sonic Adventure DX in a weird way. There's definitely going to be more on that in the future, so that's all I'm going to say on the subject for now, but Mario Odyssey is looking good. Now, one thing I didn't realize was how much business is actually conducted at PAX behind the scenes. We were busy all day, every day, talking to devs, companies, even Discord, looking for partnerships, inside info, anything to create content and essentially help and benefit both parties. It was nuts. We had some really cool interviews, and at first I felt a little out of place just because of my status in the YouTube sphere or whatever, but I eventually got really into it and it was awesome. I even helped out a bit and got Treacicle a cool deal with Discord, so that's coming in the future. One of the weirdest things that happened the first day was finding myself in a really tiny room with Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and their posse. Now, I don't have any footage, but they're on Polaris as well as Treacicle, so me and the guys were able to go backstage for Sean's panel, and they were just there. Sean's panel was awesome, and afterwards when we were leaving, all of a sudden Mark and Sean and like 10 other people piled into the elevator we were leaving on. It was just really surreal, to say the least. And later that night we went to the YouTube party, so I got to meet some really cool people and drink for free on YouTube's money, and there was a bowling alley in there too. And I also met Austin and his crew from Loxton and Noggin that night, who are just totally cool people, super fun to talk to, and they make awesome content. So if you haven't checked out Loxton and Noggin, definitely go do that. They just released a video that's like 2.5 hours long on the complete history of Fire Emblem, and it's just really good, like totally crazy achievement there. I also got to meet a Let's Player from Chicago named C-Top, who does a lot of virtual reality stuff, and his girlfriend, who is also really sweet. And that night I introduced myself to Sean, or Jacksepticeye, as well, and he turned out to be a really nice guy. Things just pretty much went the same way from there. You go to the convention, do business, and then you go to the parties. It's all networking based. We're there to meet people and create partnerships, and just wasn't expecting that, so it was a really cool inside thing to see. Now, the only party that I got any footage at was Outpost Games' rooftop party. First of all, it was dope as fuck. Free steak for me. Tyler was really digging the shrimp, and Austin and his crew came to that one, as well as Dr. Wiley, who I became acquainted with. He's a hilarious Dutch dude, and his content is also great. He does a lot of Zelda stuff, so you should totally check it out. We all hung out and talked about Pokemon and just had a really awesome time. Also, we ended up ordering Bangin' the Captain 3 times to Sunday on the Comforter, which is an amazing drink. I recommend it, and it sure helped liven up the party. Afterwards, we went to the Polaris party that night and hung out with Corey and the guys from Stumped Gaming, which is a Let's Play channel that focuses on multiplayer couch games. They're great people, and it was really fun chilling with them at the Crocodile. It was awesome. Just like I said before, everybody was super accepting, and it's fun to meet people that do the same kind of thing that you do and enjoy video games as much as you do, and they were all just so super accepting, and it was awesome. And that's really what PAX came down to, the interactions with people and the friendships that were hopefully started there. Besides the business and the incredible toll these 4 days take on your body, I mean, I don't think I've ever been so tired in my life. It's the people I met that really made it an incredible experience. Seattle is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been, and I really hope to get to go back someday. I know I'm going to be at PAX East this year in my home state for sure, so if you're going to be in the area, make sure you let me know so we can say hi. Some other highlights include my time with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which was amazing, our meeting with Sega, where I got a ton of inside information on the new Sonic Forces game, so stay tuned for a video on my thoughts and opinions involving that, as well as an info dump on the game. It's going to be really cool. Also, the trip more or less cemented my position in Treesicle as a writer and editor for them. I have 2 scripts in the works for the channel already, and I think you're gonna like them a lot. Also, there may be some serious collabs going on in the future, featuring me, your best boy, and some prominent theorists, so look out for that as well. Now, my dream is to make YouTube my full-time job, and as of right now, I'm literally halfway there. There's so much exciting stuff on the horizon, so I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support, and everyone who's helped me so far, the people that have been there from the beginning, and the new subscribers I just got from the most recent Pokemon Mythos Busters, and people who treated me like an equal. And finally, Ryan, Grant, and Tyler for just being awesome friends and giving me the experience of a lifetime. Look forward to a new video at the end of this week. For more details on my experience, make sure to leave a comment below or join our Discord. I'm a total open book, and there was a lot that I would like to talk about that I just didn't have time to do in this video, and some stuff that didn't necessarily involve PAX, but some really wild, nutsy stuff that happened on the adventure. So make sure to also follow us on social media, particularly Twitter, for live updates on literally everything we do. And if you have the means, please subscribe to our Patreon, where you can get some sweet perks. Even if you only pledge $1, you're helping us out incredibly. So thanks so much, and I'll catch you next time.